Alan Johnson getting ready to go out here on the track. It's already almost 6 o'clock. We haven't been out there yet. A couple of rain showers came through, kind of slowed things up, so I guess that's where we start. Boy, how many times have you been in this situation in your career, Alan, where hurry up and wait for the track to get ready? It's one of the realities of dirt racing, is it not?
Nothing I hate worse. Nothing I hate worse. I knew I was coming here a couple of, well, I'll tell you what, a mile up the road it wasn't raining.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, just the other side of 5 and 20. The roads were dry.
So we were the ones who unfortunately got this. I see we've got gears ready to put in. What are the rules? Like, I'm thinking of somebody who might be new, who maybe hasn't been in this situation where you're going to go on probably the wettest racetrack you've been on all year. What do you usually do? Do we just throw a bunch of stagger at it? What do we do?
Yeah, maybe a little more stagger. Maybe a little more gear. I don't know. The only reason why we're changing gears is because we didn't change it from last week. I didn't think we were going to be here. So.
I see. Okay. So those are feature gears that are in there now.
Well, I think he already changed them.
Okay. All right. What's the difference?
They were, yeah.
Can I ask you that? I mean, how many points from heat to feature? Not the actual gear number, but 5 points, 10 points.
We're struggling for grip. So we've been when it gets slick, we've had to take a bunch of gear out every night just to try to get a hold of a little something, anyways.
Okay. All right.
But not like tonight. You'd run more gear. It'd be tacky.
Okay. So obviously we were at the meeting. Rained out. You missed the meeting.
No,
okay. All right.
I didn't want anything to do with it.
So how much more are we racing this year? I mean, I know there's the Harris Memorial.
Yeah, we got that. I think I'm supposed to go to Oswego with Dave Allen
For Super Dirt Week.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Okay.
then, I'm hoping to do the Victoria and Fulton.
Okay. Do you have a 358 or would this be a ride?
Mark says we're going to have one next week.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. We'll see. We don't have it yet.
Okay. All right.
He says we're going to have it. So.
Okay. Does that change things for down the road? I mean, because there are a lot of 358 races I'm sure you wanted to do.
It might. There might be more than that. I don't even know. I think maybe during Oswego week. I don't even know what the schedules are, but
okay.
We might do a couple of them. Yeah.
Well, let's be honest. That Victoria race, the Outlaw 200 now, that is a fun deal because your starting spot really doesn't matter as long as you get in. You got a chance to win, right?
It's a fun race, yeah. And I think it's only 358s this year.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Has been for a few years now.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, it was last year?
Yep. They didn't want people to have to. Well, the thing is, they run 358s weekly, so they didn't want to put their guys at a disadvantage and make them run something else.
Yeah, no,
so
I understand it, but I didn't.
Makes sense, right?
It was like that. Oh yeah, but I didn't think it was like that last year.
Okay. All right. Not ready to retire. We're already talking about next year.
Well, not if we're going to do it like we did this year.
Meaning, by what?
Well, we're just struggling. We're awful. We're running the same motor we ran last year, and we just can't seem to get a win with it.
Okay.
Something different needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a son racing now, so I don't know what's going to happen for next year.
Okay. You still feel good, right?
Talk about it. As far as driving goes.
Yeah, your physical abilities, all that stuff,
Sure.
your reflexes, all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'd be itching to drive that 9S car.
Oh yeah, you take a few laps in that, would you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It is. You've been around this game a long time.
I think I'm good enough where if I got the best car out there, I'd probably do okay.
Has anybody that you can think of done what Matt has done? Because there's been guys who win at X, Y, and Z speedways, but I don't remember anybody ever dominating at the level that he has. Do you?
Oh no, he's firing on all eight cylinders. He knows what motor he needs at what track, and he's got whatever he needs to do that. And I remember talking to Jack Johnson, and even Jack Johnson wasn't happy with his motor program back in the day.
Okay.
So it's tough, and he's got a motor program like maybe Williamson and Friesen, but other than that, there's nobody got them motor programs, and that's what it takes nowadays.
And it's got to be tough for a guy like you who races maybe once, twice a weekend to beat somebody who's running 4 or 5 times a week and doing
it.
It
always is. I know when I used to run 5-6 nights a week, I always knew I had an advantage on the weekend guy. We were always on top of what needed to be done. And you knew that.
Yeah, and any track you pulled into, you realistically thought, I can win tonight.
Oh yeah.
And you knew you had a chance, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, you just 5 nights in a car is a whole lot different than one night.
It sure is. So, Well, I hope you have a good night tonight. And like you heard it, possible Outlaw 200. And of course, sounds like Dave Allen, and he will be back together for Super Dirt Week. Alan, I always enjoyed chatting with you. Good luck, and maybe I'll get a chance to do it one more time tonight, man. Thank you.
All right.